y'all, these are the tomatoes I'm going to cook. I'm going to chop up for the tacos and the fajitas. I let my daughter shop for them, y'all, and this is what she ended up with. So, hey, that's why, whatever. You probably paying extra for all this, but anyway, I've already cut up the lettuce. That's what I do, y'all. I go ahead and prep all my stuff that I'm going to eat, because the meats are really, they really go fast. I'm the only one really eat them with my tacos and stuff, because my daughter, she eats. Hold on. My daughter, she just eats the salsa with her meal or whatever. And but then again too, I make me a salad, so I like to go ahead and cut me up some fresh tomatoes, and call it a day. Can y'all see this? I hope I have enough light. If not, you know what I just noticed? I do not have my little thing. Hold on. Y'all gonna have to hold on. I do not have my little ring light. That would help. Y'all would not believe what I have to do. Look at here, and I'm messing it up. Oh my goodness. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I'll probably edit this out. You probably won't even notice it. Anyway, I'm trying to get this ring light on. I guess it's bright enough. Y'all would not believe the things people have to do these videos. And this is why, y'all, listen. I showed y'all I cut up the lettuce already. Okay. This is for fajitas and tacos. Remember that. Y'all, this is why, I don't know about white people, this is why black people get rich and move away and do not share their money. Because y'all would not believe some of the things I have to do to get a doggone video out. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. You'll have to be here to see it. Because, honey, I mean, like this little thing that's on the back of my, I can't ever think of the name of this thing. Y'all, what you call this thing that you put your camera on? Anyway, I'll think of it later and post it or whatever. But anyway, something is broke on the back of it. I knew something was missing. And that's the good way where if you could hang your ring light if you had one. Whether it was used for that or not, but that little gadget would have helped me with the ring light. But I noticed I had taken it off one day because it fell off. And I left it off, okay? So anyway, I done had to rig up something real ghetto on this to get my ring light on and put it toward my doggone thing. But you know what? How about it worked? So you know what? That is why on a Sunday day, I was in the middle of watching a movie, said I wanted something to eat, y'all, and decided to do this. And this is why sometimes while y'all sitting there watching movies, while y'all sitting up there watching movies and enjoying y'all day and just chilling, this is why a lot of people do not share their money. I'm putting these right here, y'all. I just put it together, whatever I need. And you see all them seeds that's left in there? That's what makes stuff watered down and crazy when you're making salads. I'm learning. If I can just leave those seeds out sometime, I'm just going to leave them out. Plus, y'all, I found out that seed and all that juice right there, that's what the city mostly coming from if your stomach don't do well with tomatoes. So, if you ask me, it's best to just cut all that mess out and leave it. Now, you see how I'm doing that? Now, you can use that for either fajitas or tacos, however you like to eat your stuff. But go ahead and cut that up first and get that on out the way. Because I'm telling you, when you start smelling that meat, when it start cooking, honey, it's time to eat. You get mad. I'm telling you, you get pretty old mad having to do this after you done cook the food, the meat, and smell that good old meat. But anyway, so that's why I do this first, y'all. Go ahead and prep time. They call it prep time. Get it on out the way. See how I don't even care if I had those seeds or that stuff in the middle? If it come with it, it come with it. If it don't, whatever. But I don't have to have it. Y'all, my mouth watering for the dog. You know I'm hungry. My mouth is watering for the doggone tomato. It smells so good. Woo! I guess that's why you do pay for that tomato wrap what do you call it? Ripened vine tomato things. Let me show them to y'all again. This is what they call right here from Walmart. Can y'all see it? It's called Village Simply. What's that? Greenhouse grown sweet capri. Oh, child, it's too much for me. Tomatoes. Like I said, my daughter, I see her in the store. She got them. But listen, you see how they still have the vines on them? Y'all, they do smell like that too. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I may have to splurge sometime and get that, y'all. Ooh. Cause those things really smell good. Now let me get my top. Now I put a piece of paper towel at the bottom of this. I put a piece of paper towel at the bottom of this because I learned this is what you do to keep the moisture out. And then I put it in something like this. And then tomatoes and lettuce, y'all, is ready for your fajitas or your tacos. Now what else go with my fajitas? Okay, this right here, let me rinse this off. Okay, this goes with the fajitas right here. Oh Lord, y'all, I ain't trying to cut my hand. I just cut these things up any kind of way, y'all. Some people got their little fancy ways of doing things. And sometimes I try to be fancy, but sometimes I can care less. I'm just like, whatever. Let's just get her done. Okay? So anyway, I'm debating whether to cut up 1 onion or 2 onions, y'all. Because let me tell y'all something. Here's a little secret. Especially if you don't have that much meat. Cut up as much vegetables as you can. Because I'm telling you, some of these things that I eat, like a fajita or a taco, or even like a burger. I don't know if y'all ever noticed this. You know how, in like a Subway sandwich. Do y'all notice how somehow you're missing the meat part and all you have is the vegetables and the bread. And when you bite into it, it's still just as good, isn't it? I'm telling you, that's how I feel. So when you don't have that much meat, y'all, fill it up with vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, with fajitas normally don't come with lettuce. My daughter taught me that. She would put lettuce on the fajitas. I normally didn't do that. Tomatoes and lettuce on the fajitas. I'm going to show you what I normally would put on my fajitas and eat them. Ooh, this about make me want to make some B-love sauce with all these onions I'm cooking up. But I love onions, so I'm making 2. I'm cooking 2 doggone what do you call it? Onions. This onion about to go bad anyway, y'all. I need to use it anyway. It's about soft and everything. Let me cut it on. I'm trying to get this doggone, what do you call it? This outside part off. That's why I keep cutting it all up. Go ahead and throw this away. I'm cutting me up plenty of onions because I love onions. But I'm just trying to tell y'all the secret in when you cooking tacos and fajitas and stuff for people and you know you don't have a lot of meat, add a lot of vegetables. And I'm telling you, and that fajita sauce and that taco sauce finish seasoning this, honey, please. You can eat this mess by itself. Look, I ain't trying to cut my hand, so let me see. Ain't got time for it. Yes, my hand's gonna smell like onions, but look, it's worth it to me. They said add salt, or what they say, rub metal against your hand. Something like that. They said, no, rub your hand with 100% steel. Have y'all ever heard that? Like if you have a knife that's made out of 100% steel, I don't know what this knife out of made out of. It's Country Living. I think I got this from Burlington. They call it Country Living. These things sharp. I sharpen them too. I have electric sharpener. Y'all see how sharpened it is, don't you? It comes with one of these things that you slide your knife in. That's just how sharp it is, honey, to keep you from cutting yourself when it's in the doggone cabinet. Anyway. See how it comes? You slide it in just like that. And yeah, sometimes this thing come out of the doggone thing. I don't even know how to put it in there right. Let me see. I think that's how you put it in. But you see how it keeps you, when it's in the thing, it keeps you from cutting your hand. Anyway, child. Those were my splurging days. I wouldn't have bought no mess like this. After buying a vehicle, I would have bought no mess like this, honey. But I bought much as I can, y'all. Isn't that something? I knew I was getting ready to buy a car eventually. So I bought as much as I can. I'm getting ready to wash these off. I'll be back. I wash everything off. But y'all know what? I know what oh Lord. Dr. Oz was talking about when he was saying you really don't have to wash meat and wash this and wash that, because the temperature of the heat when you cook it is going to kill all the germs. So most people are washing their vegetables and stuff and their meat to kill the germs, right? But in reality, you technically kill your germs through cooking it through the heat. So that's what he meant. And a lot of people thought he was crazy, like, oh, I can't believe he said, don't wash your meat, don't wash this. I mean, technically, that's the truth. That's just like right now, if you were going to nuke something in the microwave for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever, child, you ain't got to worry about washing it, because I promise you them rays in that doggone microwave going to kill everything. You know what I'm saying? They definitely are dangerous. That's why people don't use microwaves. But them rays gonna kill some stuff, huh? You hear me? But anyway, y'all, these are my cut up. You can use, some people just use green onion, bell peppers. But what I heard, y'all, was the red bell peppers are the ones who has the highest level of vitamin C. Now, if you think I'm lying, or if you think whatever, look it up yourself. I think that's what I read. Now, don't make me lie. It said the red ones have the highest vitamin C. So, you know, to me, I love pepper, so I just figured. And see how I'm going to put these right here. The fajitas right there. See? That way, when I get ready to cook, honey, I cook like a chef, honey. A chef. Chef. I am Chef B, honey, baby. Like De'Ara Taylor called herself Chef D. I'm Chef D, baby. I'm Chef B. I could be D too, baby, because my middle initial is D. So, but I'm about like her, honey. I can cook something, honey, baby, please. See? And that's how I look, and that's how I prep my stuff. Now, I don't remember ever using orange bell peppers with my fajitas, but hey, why not? Let me see how they taste. Oh, I ain't never ate this. That tastes pretty sweet and good. And yeah, y'all, the reason why I can eat it raw is because you never put peppers in your salads. Because if you have, they raw. And I have put bell peppers in my salad, so I'm pretty sure you can eat it raw. That's what I thought. And that tastes so sweet and good. Now, y'all see all this bell pepper and onion I'm cooking. Now, I really, today I normally have a lot of meat. But tell you the truth, I really don't have that much meat. Because what I did was bought those big old breasts, right? Chicken breasts. I hope y'all don't hear this man out here moaning y'all on a Sunday, child. See, that's the difference in money makers and wannabe money makers. I'm always talking about black and white, y'all, but I just got to it because it is what it is. I see what I see. Now, all these black people, y'all, living up in these apartments I'm in. But the white man and the Mexicans are the ones I see making the money, building, and mowing the yards. Okay, I'm just saying. That's observation. That's all I'm saying. Okay, y'all see that? That is so pretty, ain't it? So can you imagine when I cook all this, y'all? I don't care how much chicken I have. I really don't have to have a lot of chicken. So what I'm learning is if I saute these things really well with that fajita seasoning, ooh, I probably eat these things by themselves, honey. Ooh, Lord. My mouth water just thinking about it. Okay, let's do a check. Fajitas, onion, peppers. Seems like something missing, but I think that's all I cook with them. And for the tacos, tomatoes, and lettuce. Okay, I think that's all. Now I'm getting ready to bring y'all in here for the meat. Okay. Hey y'all, I'm back. Since I already had this little setup and it's gonna be a headache to move it again. Can y'all see? I'm gonna go ahead and cut my chicken up. Oh, I had a pretty good amount of chicken, y'all. I thought I didn't have that much, but yes, I did. And you know what I'm gonna do? To keep from wasting up so many dishes, because the thing is in there, I'm just gonna cut it up and put the chicken right here. But anyway, y'all, okay, I had some big old chicken breasts, right? So I cut them up the best way I could. And I made really chicken tenders out of it. So that way, y'all, what you do is leave it like a chicken tender. So if you want to just fry and make some chicken tenders, you do that. But if you want to make fajitas out of them, then you just cut it up a little smaller. See, that's a little trick I found. Because I'm like, well, once you cut it up really smaller, you can't do anything but make fajita out of it, right? And if you leave it big, you can't do anything but bake them or whatever. So what I did is as soon as I get my meats, if I can, while they thawed out, I go ahead and cut up them huge breasts. And I get the breasts with the skin on them and everything too, y'all, because they're cheaper. And what I do is, like I said, I cut them in tender. That's fat right there. But I cut them in like tenders. Because my daughter, she loves chicken tenders. So depends on if I feel like cooking chicken tenders or whatever. And I do a variety of stuff, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I buy the store-bought chicken tenders, chicken whatever. And then I turn around and I buy the fresh meat. Because you know what? You don't know how you're going to feel that week. You don't know what's going to go on. So I just buy variety. Frozen. I buy a frozen meal. And you see, I cook fresh meals. Hey, it works for me. Because I remember that week, honey, last week when I bought that BMW, baby. And I have another vehicle. Y'all, I had to finagle with the Polar salesman, honey. He worked with me, though. Ooh, honey, he worked with me. I'm like, child, you got... And that's another thing, y'all, buying local. I'm telling you, if you find good, wholesome people, like Tyreek, he is real nice. Child, the man had to drive my... I drove my other vehicle home and let him drive the BMW home. Girl, I'm like, honey, I'm not about to drive it home and go pay for no Uber after I done gave y'all all this money. I'm not gonna do it. Can you help a sister out? And I got that idea from y'all when I bought a Toyota. Well, I went in to buy a Toyota. That's a long story short. I didn't come out with a Toyota. But they did me the same way. Let me tell you what I did, y'all. I went in to buy a Toyota, right? I was saying, hey, I may trade in my car. Y'all had an old car, honey. I was gonna trade it in. Do y'all know? I did put some money down with that, but do y'all know? I told the people I was gonna trade in the old car for my car. By the time we did the paperwork and all that, y'all, and I told them what my payments gonna be, and want to be, and what I had down and all that, and they had hooked it up. So I'm thinking, well, they don't include the vehicle and all that. Child, I look at the paperwork, y'all. You know what they basically told me? Take that old mess home. Don't ever want that. They didn't even include it, y'all. Because they knew they weren't trying to give me no money. And they were not trying to deal with it. It would have been more of a headache for them to deal with what to do with that older vehicle than just give it to me. And I said, well, how am I going to get my other vehicle home? And y'all, at that time, I lived maybe, oh my God, I might have lived 5 minutes from the Toyota dealership. I could have walked to it if I had to. Honey, I sold it to a woman sold me the thing then. Child, that woman said, I'll drive it home for you. I said, okay. So I drove the old car home and she drove the new vehicle home. And so that's where I get that idea from about what a salesman will do if you want to sell, girl. I'm telling you. And they pretty good like that. They are really set up. Y'all just got to know what you're asking for and just ask for it. Child, all I can do is say no. But anyway, this guy did me the same way, honey. He had to I let him drive the BMW home and I drove doggone whatever home. Y'all better start thinking when you want something, honey. You don't let nothing stop you. Ask. Isn't that what the Bible teach you? Ask and you shall receive. I am learning that. Lord, it took me over 50 to learn it, Jesus. And I used to get mad at people who always asking me for stuff. But hey, that's what they learned. See, remember I told y'all they had that much meat. But really, this is pretty good amount of meat, isn't it? Got my meat. Got my bell pepper onion cut up. Got my lettuce and tomatoes prepped. That girl, we are headed to the kitchen to cook the meat. Okay, y'all, here's the chicken I'm going to use for my fajita. What I'm doing is I season it, even though in the end, I'm going to put that fajita seasoning on it. Something about cooking your meat and seasoning is it's different. It hits different. So, therefore, I have the chicken seasoned with salt, pepper, and just onion. I didn't do overkill because I knew I am using, I know I am going to use the fajita seasoning. So, therefore, I do that, right? Now what I'm going to do is, I'll just hold tight. Okay, so the seasoning is in there. So what I do, y'all, I remember hearing this somewhere. I'm using this cornstarch. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to use too much. But anyway, I'm seasoning it right here. Koreans or whoever I learned this from, I think Koreans. It gives your food a little crisp to it. Don't ask me why I'm doing something different and crazy. Because normally you just saute your doggone meat and that's it, right? But I'm trying something different. I'm going to see how this going to come out. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Listen, I seasoned the ground beef. This is for the taco meat. I seasoned it just in the pan. I normally would have put it in a little fancy bowl and did whatever seasoning. Oh, Lord. But I didn't. That's why I tell y'all, no matter what kind of seasoning I use on the end, I still feel the need to season my meat while I'm cooking it. It's like a layer of seasoning, and that's what makes it so good, y'all. So don't listen to people who say, oh, well, you're going to use a seasoning in the end, so you don't need to season your meat while you're cooking it. Oh, no, baby. No. That is the most important part of cooking. Seasoning your meat while it's cooking. That is when that flavor goes in, baby. You hear me? So don't y'all listen to nobody who tell you don't have to season it just because you add it to the end. I mean, it'll be okay. You'll still have it. It'll taste okay, but that's not what I've learned, and I just know good eating when I know it, okay? So anyway, y'all, I want to tell y'all this little story, right? And I'm only telling it to people because of the people who may someday be YouTubers. Letting you know, because if you haven't heard this is what happened. Okay, remember I told y'all I had to improvise, try to get that light on? I can't even hardly talk. I'm trying to focus. But anyway, y'all know the light I'm talking about, little round light. Anyway, I can't think right now, y'all. But anyway, I had to improvise because I told y'all I was missing something in the back of my little tripod, right? And it probably would have hung on there just fine. Look at that. I know y'all probably see my top of my garbage can down. So while y'all see that right there, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it right there. When you cooking, y'all, the best way to cook and that'll make you feel better is take the top off your doggone garbage can and throw your food in there as you cook. Because trying to take that dang old garbage can off and use that little flip thing, and then your garbage about full, oh my God, that is a nightmare. Don't do that, y'all. Go ahead and just take your top off so you can just have access to your garbage can and throw your food away. I promise you that make cooking simpler. But anyway, here's back to my story. Y'all, I had to use some broom, right? The broom had a little fancy handle on it. It broke. So I had to tape it up and all that a while back, right? Well, because of that little taping stuff that was on it, it helped my ring light. That's what I'm thinking of right now. It helped hold my ring light up while I was doing that cutting the food up, right? How about y'all when I got ready to move it in here? Didn't I tell y'all it was going to be a nightmare? That's why I want to go ahead and at least cut that chicken up right there while that camera was set up. Didn't I tell y'all? Sure enough, y'all, got ready to move the doggone thing. And the broom fell. I'm trying to catch the broom. Then I knocked my tripod over with my phone in it. Could have busted my phone up, but you know what, y'all? I have a paper saver. Not a paper saver. What you call them? Little clear things you put over there to keep it from cracking. Y'all, I have one of them on my phone, and I cannot get the thing to clean right. And it has these little bubbles on it. You think I care about my phone looking cute? I don't care. I kept it on there anyway, y'all, because I said it protects the screen. So therefore, I'm just going to keep it on there. Y'all, I done dropped that phone about 10 times. And I think if I would not had that screen on there, it would have should have been broken. But anyway, I tell y'all this because things going to happen. The broom fell. My ring light fell, broke apart, but thank God it wasn't broke. Well, I don't even know. Don't make me lie. I got to test it first. It fell apart. My cell phone hit the floor. The tripod fell over. The broom's still on the floor. I said, screw you. I ain't got time for you. You done made me mad. So, of course, I almost had a meltdown. Then y'all, I got flour all on my shirt. Okay. But guess what? I had to go use the restroom. I used the restroom. I gathered myself together. Like the Bible said, with the prodigal son, he said he came to himself. I came to myself. And I said, get it together and go back and finish this video. And that's what I did, y'all. Okay, as y'all can see, this little piece of meat was never thawed out. So, I'm scared I'm going to splatter it everywhere. So what you can do is, I'm going to cook it on a little lower. I should have started out low, y'all. What you do when you ever have meat that's frozen still, now, my sister do a little trick, but she just throw hers in the microwave and call it a day. You see what I'm saying? Then I tell y'all, I was afraid that's what's going to happen. Because me using this wood spoon that I love to use, and I refuse to use something else. But, anyway, all you got to do is just let it cook on low a little bit. It'll start breaking up. And just peel back the meat that's already done on it. Or whatever. But anyway, y'all, I ain't going to make this no long, drawn thing. I just want to tell y'all that story. If you ever become a YouTuber, you're going to have meltdowns. Things going to go all wrong. Just come to yourself like the prodigal son came to himself and went home to his father and asked for forgiveness. That's what you have to do. You have to sometimes just have your little meltdown. Woe is me. Nobody helps me. That's why when I become a millionaire, I'm not studying anybody. You go through all that. Y'all, you go through all that. And then you just be like, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. It's okay. Get the stuff up. It's okay. And keep it moving. And I'm going to take my time and do my food, y'all, because I know my food going to be good. Okay? And by the time I did all this cooking with y'all, I shouldn't have too much to talk about, I don't think. When we eat, I'm just going to eat. You know what I'm saying? And today, I haven't decided. See that? I just determined to use this wood spoon. Today, I haven't decided whether I'm going to eat tacos or I'm going to eat fajitas. But either way, y'all, my whole point of doing all this, too, I forgot to tell y'all, is we're going to have food to eat off for 3 days. My daughter been not even say, Mama, what you going to cook? She been not even say the C word. Okay? That's why I'm slaving right now, getting it on over with. This morning, I got up. I said, what I'm going to cook? Because normally I cook on Saturday mornings because I feel my best on Saturday mornings. Well, this Saturday morning I ain't feel my best, so oh well. So I did it on Sunday. But y'all, with that being said, okay, now you see if I don't cook this on low in the beginning, see how all you got to do is get that meat time to heat up and it'll eventually break up. And what you got to do now, see how that's still raw? You better make sure you break this meat up. Don't you leave this meat in big old clumps when you do this. You better break it up and make sure your meat is cooked, honey. Because ain't nobody trying to do no E. coli today. Never, ever, okay? I do not play with raw meat. I will cook this meat until it is almost black. Okay? Before I do it. I remember this girl, I don't even know if she watched my video, probably not. But anyway, she used to have me laughing because she was a dark-skinned girl. And somebody else, this guy that she was talking about was dark-skinned too, y'all. And she used to call him blacker than me. Woo, you want to talk about something hollering? That girl had me hollering to me. What's up, blacker than me? Oh gosh, if somebody know her who said that and if they heard her say that back in high school, y'all know who I'm talking about. Tell a child I'm talking about. I'm telling stories about it. Boy, I tell you, I don't call people names. I don't know if they want to be on blast and all that, so I'm trying not to do that. But y'all, that was so funny to me. I still remember that to this day. What's up, blacker than me? Lord help us, y'all. We're some funny crew. When I look back now, back then, y'all, that's why y'all have to cherish life, right? Because back then, I thought I was going through it too. I was being a typical high school student. This girl got on my nerves. I couldn't stand that one. This one thinks she cute. I went through all that too. But I look back now, y'all, I realized I was with some good, wholesome people. Men and boys and girls. I was around some good people in the end of the day. Back then, I did not appreciate them. But that's why I try to teach my daughter, y'all. I try to teach her. Be careful how you treat these kids in school. I said, you never know what they're going to grow up to be, baby. I said, you never know who you're going to need. I said, be careful how you treat people right now. They're going to remember you. They're going to remember your name. And like, what a name? Then they said, Maya Angelou said that people may not remember what you say, but they remember how you make them feel. I'm telling y'all, oh, that is so true. Somebody don't even have to talk to me, but their spirit and, just them smiling or them just whatever, that makes me feel good. I remember that person more than somebody who told me their name, but they were nasty to me. Anyway, y'all, let's move on to something else. I still got to cook the chicken. But like I said, y'all, I'm splitting these videos up. I don't know how I'm going to split them up because I want y'all to hear my stories, okay? Because they're really fun. Anyway, all right, yeah, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I cooked the vegetables down. And I was about to cook this meat separate, but I forgot that the best tasting fajitas is when you cook the meat and with the vegetables. See how them vegetables starting to cook and brown? And it shouldn't take the meat for 3 more minutes. So I had cooked the vegetables kind of longer than I thought because I forgot I was going to cook the meat inside of it. Oh, baby, that's what makes it good, baby. That's how the Mexicans do it, baby. Look, let me stop lying. I don't know what they do. I'm cooking it my way, though. But I like them chicken juices over my vegetables. Put it that way. And y'all, like I said, I normally would just put this in regular, the regular chicken. Just season and throw it in there, right? But don't ask me why. I think cornstarch gives your chicken a little crisp to it. I have never had crispy chicken in a fajita. I'm just doing something crazy and different. I don't know. This may not even make no kind of difference. I just did it. Whatever. Remember, I had already seasoned the chicken, right? Put a little salt and pepper on it already. See, that's what the real cooks taught me, y'all. They said you cook in layers. Season your vegetables, season your meat, and then I'm going to put extra seasoning in there. They said a good cook was seasoned on levels, not just You don't just throw all this together and season one time. Nope. That's why my stuff be so good, honey. And that's why I make sure it's so good. Because, let me tell y'all something. You can't ask kids to eat stuff for 3 days if it's not good. Hey, I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just over 50, that's all. And I done been around nieces and nephews and older sisters, older aunties, everybody. They never had a problem with us eating leftovers because you know why? The leftovers were always good. So that's what made me think, wait a minute. You got to take your time, girl. If you want somebody, it's going to be hard. It's going to be time consuming. But just think, you don't have to cook for 2 more days, maybe 3. So take your time and cook this stuff right there. And I promise you, you won't have no problem with your kids eating on it for days, okay? It smells so good, y'all. I know I'm making a whole neighborhood hungry, baby. I know I am. My daughter said, Mama, my bedroom smell like onion. So you know what? It's going through the whole apartment complex, baby. I'm waking up everybody. You know how we black people wake up late? I'm waking everybody up. Everybody. I can turn it down a little bit. Ooh. But burn up my vegetables. But you know, if you go to a good Mexican restaurant, don't they burn yourself up? And it be so good. Y'all, you see this thing right here? It's non-stick. I think I got this. Don't make me lie. But I think I got it from Ollie's, y'all. And I love it. You hear me? It does not stick. You can fry egg, honey. Your egg will never stick. Go and get you one. It cannot be no more than $20 because I know me, right? And I know me, I wouldn't spend too much on it. It is worth it, y'all. This is your go-to pan, searing pan right here because it will not stick. You see how these things are burning almost, but they're not sticking. Ooh, y'all. My mouth is watering. Now, this is what I told y'all. I ain't trying to reinvent the wheel. But if I had to, I do know how to make taco seasoning and fajita heat seasoning. But why reinvent the wheel? I'm not trying to do it. This is the taco seasoning I use, El Paso. And this is what the fajita seasoning I'm going to end up using. Honey. Now, when your money is low, searching on the internet, it'll show you how to make the seasoning. You can make it. I've done it. And it came out pretty good. But when I don't have to, you'll do it. I'm not going to do it. Ooh, let me take the piece of meat real quick. My mouth water. I hope it's done enough. Because y'all know I'm playing with meat. You know how they say trick dad love the kids? Chain breaker love lie. So I ain't trying to eat anything. Oh, shoot. Ah! I'm about to drop. Woo! This thing hot. Hold on. Just to show y'all the inside. It's not pink, is it? You better look for pink. Pink means sink. Remember that rhyme. If you open it up and it's pink, put your meat back in there and let it sink. That girl bad. If any of y'all seen my previous videos, I told y'all how I want to be Roxanne. And my classmate, he was supposed to be LL Cool J. We were supposed to be them people. Honey, because we used to rap, honey. I grew up with the salt and pepper, baby. Salt and pepper's here, and we're in the bed. Want you to push it, babe. Ooh, and woo! I'm telling y'all, I feel sorry for y'all. Some of y'all enjoy today's day. Honey, ain't nothing like an 80s baby. Well, I'm going to say 80s baby. That's a lie. I'm a 70s baby who grew up as a teenager in the 80s. Girl, you want to talk about some fun? Every time y'all see me, y'all hear me on my soapbox, I be acting like my life on that whatever. Honey, I'm here to tell you, I don't know why I keep forgetting, but I had fun. I was the bomb, baby. .com. I played sports. I played volleyball, basketball. I did track, the disc, and the shot put, baby. Girl, that girl was doing it. I went to school dances, went to club. I always had a boyfriend most of the time. I enjoyed life, and I keep forgetting that, y'all. But I'm going to stop forgetting. Okay, I'm going to turn it up one more time just to get some crisp on it, and I'm through with it. This going to be it. Okay? And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show y'all my masterpieces. Okay, y'all, this is my finished product. The lettuce and tomatoes for the tacos or whatever you want. Here is the finished fajita mix. Here is the ground beef for the tacos. Here is, we use mission flour tortillas, and that's my leftover taco shells. So there you go, y'all. It took some work. It took some work, y'all, and you know, I missed out on a couple hours. Me sitting up on Sunday watching movies, but this is going to pay off and keep me from having to cook Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I don't know if I can get away with them, but because my daughter wants something good to her, honey, she tear down. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna try to just do a little video on what I'm eating. Because everybody, they about to get crunk today. I hear music, I hear talking. Oh my goodness. Anyway, y'all, let's get this started. Here it is. I want the fajitas today. I don't know how I'm going to put this video together. I want y'all to cook with me, eat with me. I don't know. Depends on how long it is, because I know y'all ain't got time for that if it's too long. Okay, with this, I got sour cream. And I have guacamole, which I hardly ever have, y'all. I just remembered to buy some and just leave it to the house till I was ready to cook tacos, because I never have it, or fajitas or whatever. Oh my God, I look a hot mess. But y'all, come on, let's enjoy me. I don't know how long we talk on here. I don't know. Oh my God, my mouth is water. Mmm. Y'all, I have worked myself silly, but it was worth it in the end. Mmm. Y'all, them sauteed vegetables. I thought people used to be lying, exaggerating about eating these vegetables sauteed. Oh my God, y'all. And if I would have cooked them in my cast iron skillet, ooh, they would have been tore up real. I'm drinking my wine. It's Bello something. I don't even know the name of it. Anyway, do y'all do y'all's like me? When it start oozing at the back, I start at the back too. Y'all have to put in the work. Either way, the restaurant I go to, I think it's called Jalapenos on Vaughn Road. But I can go to any Mexican restaurant. If they know how to cook, they cook. And I know some seafood. I know this little seafood restaurant that's black owned. I got to go back there too and do a video. Because I went there before and I told them I was going to be back. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at that. See how you can make it the way you want? Just full of sour cream. Look at that stuff dripping. Move it over here. Full of sour cream. Guacamole, tomato, lettuce. Bell pepper, onions. At this time, I don't even care if I taste one piece of meat. I will not to y'all. This is so good. You know I gotta be good if I'm looking a hot mess. And I gotta hurry up and show y'all my product. I gotta buy more peppers. I have to keep peppers and onions on deck. Those are vegetables I will eat. But when you think about vegetables, y'all, we think they always got to be squash, green beans. You know, bell pepper and onions, they're vegetables. And I have to remember that. Because I love them. I don't care if I eat them every day. Look at that. Y'all talking about me. I don't care. I deliberately got on here ragged. I could have dressed up. I could have put some makeup on. Ain't got time for that. Look at that. Look at that. Oozy, goozy, oozy. Look at that. I'm going to show it to y'all. Can y'all see it? Oh, my gosh. Y'all, I got the crunch of the lettuce in there. I just want to slap me. I could have been eating this good all the time. But I always tell myself it had to be some mashed potatoes and gravy or rice and peas. Oh my gosh. Girl, you grew up on that. You don't have to eat it. I paid my debt to society. If a man watching this and see am I a good catch, baby, you will be disappointed today, because this is one of these, it is what it is thing. Y'all, let me tell y'all this story real quick. A long time ago, I met this guy online. Yeah, who doesn't do online? Come on, y'all. Get over yourself, okay? Y'all so still. I don't get out, okay? I never see or meet a man if I depend on that. I don't get out. Anyway, y'all, this is a long time ago. The man, you know, he gave me his number and then I exchanged my number back. And he FaceTimed me, y'all. The very first time him making contact with me, he FaceTimes me. I can't stand men to do that. So, I'm like, I'm not answering this. I just woke up. I'm looking, ooh. I am not Beyonce, baby. I did not wake up like this. Okay. Honey, I didn't answer the phone call. He calls me back. Why you didn't answer the phone? I said, because I just got up and I'm looking toward. But that's the way I want to see you look. I want to see the real you. So I'm gonna call you back, and you're gonna need to pick up the phone. I didn't pick up the phone, y'all. That man did not call me back again. I tell y'all, about a month later, maybe. I guess he thought I was gonna. Look at that. I put the thing right in the doggone, in the doggone stuff. Anyway, sour cream. I guess he thought I was gonna call him back, so I won't lose him. But I didn't call him back, so he waited a month later, so he calls me back. Hey, what you doing? I said, I don't want to talk to you. Bye. Because I see your point, and I get it. That you know you've been dealing with women that wear all this makeup, and then when you see them, they're scary. I get that, man. I get it. But dang. That wasn't the morning anyway. He just picked the wrong morning. But I don't mind him seeing me. I don't wear a lot of makeup. So I don't care about you seeing me without makeup, honey. These are wigs I wear. I don't care. I got my real hair. Whenever you want to pay to get my real hair done and keep it up, go ahead. Have at it. I know what I'm doing. Making me want to drink after talking about him. I don't even know you, sir. And you making demands already? That would be an ex. Y'all men don't get it. And just for the record, when y'all men on dating sites, if I see you with a shirt off, ex. If I see you in the bathroom, ex. If I see you with a woman that looks like your wife, you hugging all on her, and that's the picture you got on your dating site, ex. And don't show me too many children, ex. Cause you just told me I gotta be an instant stepmom, and I ain't trying to hear that, even though you gonna have to be a stepdaddy. My child, yes, I am a hypocrite. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am. I know it. But, and I almost did that too. This guy told me, he said, don't put your pictures of your kids on dating site. I almost did that too, y'all, just to, to show people this is what you get. But he was like, it's some pedophiles on there. I said, well, you're right about that, but whatever. Try this, pedophiles everywhere. Look, you're looking at your relative right in the face and he the pedophile. You just got to be prayed up and teach your kids how to be safe. And let your kids know, y'all. I tell my child, don't you ever let nobody make you believe that stupid mess about, I'm going to kill you and your mama and your family if you tell. I told my daughter, I said, you tell it. I said, I'll handle him. Okay, I got you. I said, I know how to handle myself. I said, tell me. And if he said that, they're going to make me, child. I ain't going to even talk about it. But anyway, I'm trying to see what this is. I'm being nosy. Y'all teach y'all kids that, because this is what these pedophiles telling them. They'll kill you if they tell you. Unlive you, Lord. I want to say that. Teach your kids, y'all, about what's out here. I'm trying to be nosy. Teach your kids, okay, that don't matter what a teacher or anybody say, you let mama handle herself. Don't you worry about mama. You tell mama. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to eat this last bite and I'm going to be through. Oh, Lord. That failed. I forgot how good sauteed peppers and onions are. What's this called? Stuff called Bellolino or something like that from Aldi. It said it had a percentage of actual fruit in it. Y'all, I'm promoting this thing like it's mine, but it's not. But it does have peach. I did find out that it's peach flavor. Y'all want to my good. This is for 21 and over. Y'all, the kiddies out there. And I'm talking to them, even though I don't put for kids. We all know these grown kids come in your bedroom and look at things on your account. But you little kiddies out there, wait on alcohol. I didn't start drinking till I was in my 30s, okay? Taste this and that and that. But I didn't start like being a social drinker till I was in my 30s. It's okay. Wait on it. You ain't missing nothing. I can have peach Kool-Aid or soda or have this. It won't matter. Okay? I'm just buying it because I'm grown. I'm grown. So I do it because I can. I don't have to have it. I ain't one of these people got to have anything. I make sure I tell myself that every day. I don't have to have a vehicle. I don't have to have a certain house. I don't have to have a certain man. I remind myself all the time, y'all, because that's how you have to live in this world. Because things come and they go. But anyway, I love y'all. God loves you. And if you don't have anybody that love you, just remember God loves you. Start going to church. If you're too lazy to read the Bible like I am sometimes, go to church or turn it on TV and listen to a pastor and listen to what he said about the word. It'll make you feel so good, I'm telling you. Because you'll look around and you'll say, nobody loves me. Nobody. But when you listen to that pastor tell you, quote you about the God that created you, there's no way you won't wake up and say, okay, let me try this again, okay? And I'm telling you, look at these people getting crunk. Let me get ready to get out there because y'all hear them. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not. But anyway, I love y'all. Take care of yourself. Whether I have a makeup, no makeup, wigs, cute, not cute, come and listen to what I have to say. I can drop some wisdom on you, baby. I done lived in 3 different states. And I had my one and only child at 38. Been married twice. Once young and done. The next time I married, I was in my 30s thinking, oh, I gotta have some kids. I need to be married. So I consider myself old and done. So, but guess what? I had to forgive myself and keep it moving. It's okay. Start over. That's what the world is for. Start over, do over, live over. Don't ever give up on you, baby. Everybody else might, but the minute you give up on you, you through. So don't do it. Take a break. Sleep in. Go somewhere. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Do whatever it takes and start over. I love y'all. God loves y'all. Take care of yourself. Because I want you back here to watch me.